Hi everyone! Today we're going to take a closer look at a different style of art called neurographic art. Neurographic art was created by doctors as a relaxing and soothing technique to help their patients cope with problems and stress. Let's just go ahead and dive into some neurographic art. First, we're going to take a close look at the word neurographic. When we break this word up, the first part, neuro, means brain. The second part, graphic, means picture. So basically what we're doing here is creating a brain picture. So the first step in our neurographic artwork is to think of something that's going on in your life that is maybe a problem or something that's been bothering you, some sort of stressor, and just kind of keep that in the back of your head as we're working. This is going to maybe help us solve that problem a little bit or calm us down if we're feeling anxious. So we just want to plant that in the back of our head as we're doing our work. I'm going to take my marker and on my paper draw a long, loopy, windy line. It can overlap itself, but I really want to make sure that it kind of fills up the whole page as much as a line can. Once I've drawn that long, loopy line, I'm going to identify or point out all of the places where I see a sharp edge, a corner, or a point. And once I know where all of those are, I'm going to go back with my marker and round them off. I don't want to have any sharp, pointy edges on my artwork. I kind of like to think of this like a baby gate. When you have a baby in the house, you don't want any sharp corners for them to bump into, so you round them off. You make them nice and soft in case the baby bumps into them. And we're doing the same thing on this artwork. So where I see a point or a sharp corner, I'm drawing a rounded line and then coloring in the rest of that section. This is going to take a little time. It's not something you can do super duper quick. During this time, you're relaxing. You're concentrating on this task. It's a little bit like a treasure hunt, finding all of those corners and making them nice and round. Now, it is important to keep in mind that there's no right or wrong way to make this neurographic artwork. If you miss a corner or point, it's not going to mean that your artwork is wrong. It's just part of the process to look for those edges. Once you've found all your edges, we're going to go ahead and add a few more shapes on top, overlapping that line, and then again find those points and make them nice and round. So I like to point them all out to myself first, and then I go back in with my marker, whatever I'm drawing with, and try to round them off. While I'm doing this, I'm just relaxing, kind of meditating. It's not a tough job to round those off. It's just something that it's kind of mechanical. Maybe I'm thinking about whatever was going on that was bothering me or something I can do to make it feel a little bit better. Maybe it's just in the back of my head. I'm filling up all of those sharp points. As I do this, the line gets much thicker in some places, and I create a lot of shapes I didn't have before, like ovals and circles. It's fun to watch the transformation from line to neurographic art. When I'm done filling in all those sharp corners with nice round ones, I might want to add some more lines on my art. There's no right or wrong way to do this. You just kind of feel it. If you think it needs some more lines, go ahead and add them. This is a nice way to fill up any negative space you may have developed or thicken any lines that look a little strange. You can kind of refine it at this point. And remember, this is an abstract work of art. You're not going to turn this into a dinosaur or a flower. It's just going to be kind of expressive. Lines and shapes. Eventually we'll add color. I'm going back and filling in some more points that I created when I added those lines. Now it's time to color these in. We're just adding color. You can use any material you have available to do this. It could be markers, it could be crayons, colored pencils. If you have paint at home, this might be fun to do some paint. And you're just going to add color until it feels right and done. Remember, this is an activity that we're doing to kind of help us relax, refocus, de-stress. So as you're adding those colors, you're looking at it, there's no right or wrong way. You decide when it's done. You can decide maybe you want to do warm colors, cool colors, all different shades of the same color. When you're making these artworks, you don't have to color the entire paper in. You can definitely leave some white space. Now, if that's not the way you want yours to look, go ahead, fill that whole paper in, leave no white behind. But I think for this one, I might leave some of my space white as I'm adding these pinks and reds, finishing off my neurographic art. So I am just about done here with my work. It's now your turn to follow these steps and create your own neurographic artwork. Remember, this is an activity that's supposed to help you focus and relax, de-stress, maybe solve a problem, and there's no wrong way to do it. I'll see you soon.